So, what allows water to have the properties of cohesion and adhesion? Wow, you guys are water graduates now. So we already have learned that cohesion and adhesion are, and we have learned how they are important to plants, and whatever is important to plant is important to us. The next properties are high specific heat and evaporative cooling. Story time! In science term, when something is dark, it is considered as the absence of light. Same with things that are cold, they are said to be in the absence of heat. Let's learn how heat is related to water. First, we learn about heat and temperature. Students think of heat as something that is hot, but to scientifically define it, heat is the measure of the total amount of kinetic energy due to molecular motion. Temperature measures the average kinetic energy of molecules moving. For example, if a swimmer is swimming in the ocean, her temperature, her average, is higher than the ocean, but the ocean total heat is more than her. Now that we understand heat better, we go into specific heat. Specific heat is the amount of heat something can absorb. Like metal, the specific heat is low. It cannot absorb much heat. That is why a car under the sun will not absorb any heat and will reflect it back. So when you touch the car, it's hot. Water can absorb a lot of heat, so it has high specific heat. If you leave a bucket of water out with the car, that water will absorb the heat from the sun but will not reflect it back. So when you touch it, it's not as hot as compared to car. Therefore, water is known to have high specific heat. One of water's important properties. This is important on a large scale. There are two bodies of water that depend on water high specific heat. Anyone want to take a guess? Good, the ocean is one body of water. Notice the large population are always found near the coast. We depend on water for drinking, but there is another subtle reason why we live near the coast. How is high specific heat important? Tell me about nighttime. And that's why water high specific heat is important. What about the other body of water?